I mean, listen, if your computer is not protected, it's not, like if you're gonna get a virus or a malware or a Trojan or something, it's when, because you will if you're not protected. And that's why we give you the McAfee antivirus here, not for like a one-shot kind of deal, right?
Forever.
This is forever and ever and ever. The lifetime of your computer, for up to 7 computers. This is part of our hot prices and cool devices. This is Brett Hamilton, he's one of our electronics
Morning,
experts.
happy Cinco de Mayo, all that good stuff.
I know. Well, you're gonna help us not only protect our computer, but you're also gonna help us clean it up.
Yeah.
This one is $69.96. I'm gonna give you some color choices, but we're gonna get into it. You just choose what you like, but 3 easy payments of $23.32. This will cover up to 7 computers for the lifetime of each of those 7 computers, making it $10 for the lifetime of that computer. So here we go. Zebra, black, pink, blue, cheetah, red, purple, green, orange, and blue chevron. Comes like this, E227140. Call us and let us know if you have it. And that easy pay makes it really great for $23.12.
Few guarantees in life.
Yeah.
One guarantee is if you have a computer and it's not protected, something bad is going to happen. So even if you don't get McAfee from us today, if you get it down the road, if you want to go get another brand, please, please, please protect your computer. Your kids go online, they think they're getting a free song, they think they're getting a free video, they think they're getting a free video game. And then the next day, a couple days later, all of a sudden the screen looks like this black one here or a blue screen, or it just doesn't work at all. More than 100,000 different new threats a day. How many is that? Well, that's a lot. That's a lot of viruses. Sorry, snapping my snap. That's a lot of bad stuff that can happen to your computer. So what if you just take this, you plug it into your computer, and as Nancy said, for about 10 bucks. 10 bucks for the life of the computer, not $40 every year, not all those pop-ups saying, hey, it's time to renew.
Yeah.
Hey, I want your money. 10 bucks, you never have to think about it again, from a world leader in protecting your computer. How does it work? You plug it in, and then there's no more guessing. Let's take a peek at Google for a second.
Okay.
You go and you look at your Google search, and you're like, I'm gonna look for something free today. So how about a free screensaver? Sounds innocuous, right? It sounds like something that's nice and innocent, until you get down here, because this one's green and this one's green. But if there was no X there, if you didn't have McAfee, if you didn't have that warning sign, you would say, this looks like something safe. This looks like a free screensaver. And if you click on it, you damage your computer. A virus gets downloaded, it jams up the computer, then you have to pay somebody a small fortune to clean the computer out. There's 2 problems with that. 1, it's a small fortune. And 2, when you get your computer back, you've lost everything. So you get a brand new computer, so to speak.
Can we mention the stress that has? I've actually had that happen to me twice before.
It's insane.
The stress, because you spend hours and hours trying to figure out what's going on. And they can, with those viruses and the malware and the Trojans that kind of come into your computer, what happens is that they take the look of so many different forms. Like they can even take and pop up a screen that looks exactly like another antivirus and say, hey, you have to have this, and you go in to buy it, and it's not even the antivirus.
Yeah, well, believe it or not, the majority of the viruses that are out there right now come through social media. So it's Facebook, for example. Somebody sends you a link, or there's a link on their page that says you're going to love this video. You're going to love it until the virus strikes and destroys your computer. Email attachments. How many times do you get an email from somebody that you never even think about the fact that that attachment, that email, whatever's inside there, could be something that could take your computer and cripple it. So now you have the ability to go through here, and every time you go to a website, before you go there, you look at the green check mark and you say everything's okay. Well, on top of that, we've got something just as cool that's going to take care of keeping your computer running smoothly and keeping it nice and clean.
Now, how does this work?
This is great. This is called System Mechanic. This normally costs quite a bit of money if you were to take your computer someplace and have it cleaned up, get rid of what they call PC dust. Think of it this way. Your car, for example, starts to make a really weird noise, and the little light comes on that says check engine.
Yeah.
This is the diagnostic that you run on your computer the same way the mechanic would when they plug that magic box into your computer or to your car. And it says, hey, here's what's wrong. You need the so-and-so. I know nothing about cars, as you can tell. Analyze now. That's all you have to do. You click on Analyze Now, and when your computer's running slow, when something doesn't seem right, well, you've got the protection of antivirus, but chances are maybe it's not a virus. Maybe it's just you've got too much junk running in the background. Sometimes when you start up your computer, it runs all of those programs. Even if you're not currently using them, it's running them in the background. And over time, again, that PC dust, for lack of a better term, builds up in the computer. What this is doing is it's running through and it's trying to figure out why my computer's slow. Once it's finished, it'll give you the option to get rid of whatever's wrong. And why wouldn't you? Because you know what this is costing you? Nothing. This is free. We're including this. So not only is it only 10 bucks a computer for life for 7 computers, you're getting the ability to then tune up your computer. And there you go. Look at
You
this.
did it.
And it says right here, 6 problems are lowering your system's overall status. Hey, I don't want that. I hit repair, I go to here, and that fast it will go through, clean up the computer, and make it like new again.
Okay, so as far as like installing this,
Yep.
this is it. I don't have 2 different, like I don't have System Mechanics
No.
and the antivirus. It's all on here.
No, it's all on here, and the great part about it is plug it into your computer, and then maybe if you have a second or third computer in your home, install it there, then give it away.
That's it.
Give it to a friend, give it to a family member, take it to work, do whatever you want, because once it's
7
inside,
computers.
it's finished. And by the way, for McAfee, for that portion of it, you only need the thumb drive the very first time because you're going to build an account, a free account. It's just an email address, and you pick a password. So you could actually call a relative and say, hey, go to this website. You've got my password, and they could download McAfee without even having this. Now, you do need this for System Mechanic in each one of the computers.
So
but in a jam, you could call them.
And I mean, listen, 7 friends, you're going off to college, 7 friends, why not? Pick up one of these for $69.96. Each one of you get to protect your computer and have the System Mechanics for 10 bucks.
Yep.
Are you kidding? 3 easy payments of $23.32, E227140. Anything, this is all about Windows, anything that we can't, you know, is it?
No, you're going to use it
Compatible
for
with in terms
Vista,
of the
yeah,
Windows?
for Windows 8, for Windows 7, and stuff like that. If you've got a really, really, really old computer, make sure you check the specs on .com to see if it's going to work with it. Real quick before we walk away,
please.
so System Mechanic ran this little diagnostic, it ran this little scan, and look at all the stuff that it found. It's going to clear up some memory for us. It's going to fix what's called a registry problem. That's a really fancy computer term for something you don't need. All of these startup tasks, this is what I was talking about. Stuff you don't need running in the background. All of this stuff gets done for free. Plus, you've got this blanket of protection from McAfee. You need to protect your computer. And as I said from the very beginning, even if you don't get McAfee, even if you don't get it from us, please, please get Antivirus, because something will happen to your computer if it's not protected.
Yeah. Brett Hamilton, thank you so very much. Appreciate it. Stay on the phone line. Thank you for my hat. It's coming up later on in the